put the date on there. You put 5-2-23. It says it's inappropriate language. Hey, Chad. Damn it. I maybe going on the road. Thank you, Chad, for the 75. Thank you, Toasty, for your 10. Yeah, what do you want to troll me on tonight, Chad, Toast? May end up going mobile. Lori wants to go get a sandwich. Doesn't want to, Okay.
Oh, can you hear me now? Yep. That's so weird every time.
I don't know. It happens to other people too time to time, so it's not just you.
Just like every single time.
It's not just you.
Do you think it's an iPhone glitch?
I don't know.
Maybe they'll release an update for the app soon or something. Yeah, that'd be nice. Do you have to buy Lori a sandwich now that she doesn't work?
What?
Are you gonna have to buy Lori her sandwich now that she doesn't work?
Oh, she got income tax refund, so she's got a little bit of money at the moment.
Oh, did she caught up on rent?
No.
Well, I'm not taking you to get a sandwich till you pay rent.
Didn't get enough of an income tax refund for that.
Oh, shoot. You are the nicest dad. That's for damn sure.
No.
My dad would tell me to kick rocks if I ever did something like that. Oh, you don't have money to pay rent, but you got money for a sandwich that I have to drive you to? Don't think so. John, how was your day?
Huh?
How was your day?
Cold day. Did you didn't even go out. It's been cold all day.
It's been cold there?
Yeah.
It's so weird. It warmed up beautifully here, but it's supposed to rain for the next 7 days. So now that they're grass seed down.
Oh, we thought we'd have snow on the ground this morning.
It snowed?
We thought we would. We're gonna get that cold.
I had the best day I've had in months.
Buffy,
I'm telling you, something about winning that gold chest opening, when you're the winner, just makes you feel like you're on cloud 9 for at least 24 hours for me so far. I can't believe that great feeling. I can't believe all these years you've only let me win one time.
I have no control over how that gives the prize. I've told you that before.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I finally won.
It's not whether you win or lose, it's not my fault.
It's true. Win or lose, that's not what's important. It's the road you traveled to get there, right?
No, I didn't watch any Elisa and Kleenex. Was he went to Florida? Did he today, Chad?
Kleenex is in Florida.
Or they did a remote thing. I don't know.
Can you maybe when you take Lori to get the sandwich, she'll catch us up.
But you're not going to badger on her either.
Huh?
Okay, there they are.
What kind of sandwich? Are you going to take her to that Subway?
That probably.
And Reading? Even though that guy quit working there, right? The one that gave you those problems?
That was Hillsdale.
Okay, so you're going to go Reading to make sure you
probably go to Quincy.
Okay, good.
Quincy's closer than Reading.
Elisa and Kleenex are going to Key West?
I said, see, he's the most stable person that you've ever had on any of your broadcasts. You know?
Actually, I would love to see them in Key West. That's a good time. Only problem with Key West is it's hard to tell if the girl's actually a girl or not. You know what I mean, John? You been there?
I've never been with a changed over person. I've known.
I'm saying, have you ever been to Key West?
Oh, no.
I think that'll be awesome. All right, John. Well, I just wanted to let you know that thank you for giving me such a good day today. If you could open the chest before I go, see if I win again, that'd be awesome. Maybe tomorrow I could have a good day also. Are you going to be buying a Subway sandwich while you're there?
I ate some leftovers already.
Good.
I had leftover cabbage and sausage from a couple of days ago.
Why don't you just have Lori eat that?
Didn't even eat supper last night. I had scrambled eggs and ham last night, and she didn't eat any of it. I don't like the texture. I don't like the texture of scrambled eggs.
What did she eat? DoorDash?
No. She said she took all the food apps off from her phone.
She did?
Yeah.
At least she's learning. You're teaching her something, John. Keep it up. You have yourself a great night. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yep. There. Oh, he's still there. Nope. Got you just as you left. What is Chris driving? People want to say that she used to be a man or something. If she was a man, they did a hell of a good job on the changeover. Backstreet Bell, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you?
Holy shit.
What?
Wine glass full of wine.
Slammed it? Slammed it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's Brooke Shields? I remember that episode. Yeah. Hey, mambo Italiano. Nobody watching on the YouTube side. I don't know why you even bother doing it.
Wow, Lisa's in the car with Kleenex.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he went down to where she's at. And he's driving.
Nice.
It's cold out there. That's why I didn't really want to get back out myself, but I guess. You ordered Quincy?
I didn't order it. It doesn't matter which one you take me to. I'm gonna order it there.
You can order it and pay for it there without having to have, and have it ready. But whatever.
I pre-order it. It'll be paid for when I get there already.
I suppose. I guess I'm going mobile. She wants to go get something. I didn't want to go out. That's why I haven't moved away from here all day. So, give me a minute to get myself around here. Well, I suppose you could do it with my phone, because I've got the app still on there. Oh, come on. Son of a bitchin' thing. All right, turn it all off.
You probably would rather go to Quincy than Jonesville, even though Jonesville's closer.
It doesn't matter. Make your choice. Jonesville's closer, you're right. So it doesn't really matter anyways. It's only not even a couple like a mile difference.
Yeah.
Truth be known, I didn't want to go out at all. That's why I didn't even go out and check the mail. My friend was showing us to check it. Apparently there wasn't anything else. He brought it in. Too cold to drive the convertible. It said drive the convertible. Okay. Just. Oh, there he is. The car is going somewhere. I gotta go too. And Jonesville's fine.
Well, I selected Quincy.
Okay. Well, thank you then. Of course, dropped my fucking keys. Oh. Oh. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. Talking about how junk my car sounds today. I sound terrible. It needs that little gasket put in there. This should have been put in the glove box. The light bulbs.
Buy one, get one free footlongs. So I ordered two. One's toasted that I'm gonna eat today. One's not toasted. It has no sauce.
Oh, I thought you were buying one for me. I gotta get this stuff done around here. I wanted to work on the car before the show, but I'm getting them seals checked again. And that didn't work out, did it, Rexy? I love you, dog. You have such a personality to you. Doesn't he, though? Tend to just chill and lay back, like, I'm good.
That's like snow. Except Snow's a little chatterbox. He comes in my room, he announces it. He gets right up next to me and he goes meow meow right in my ear.
So this became Man Cave on the Road for anybody who's there. The only thing I don't like about Buddhists not able to monitor the faith is the YouTube site. Funny how I've changed on my drinking habits and thinking about this. It used to be I'd drink a couple of 40 ounces every day. And I switched to 40 ounces back to cans. And then I went to the taller cans. Now I'm back to the little cans. I'm lucky if I drink 2 of them a day right now. Smoking out, I could smoke a quarter ounce every single day. I would smoke a quarter ounce of pot a day, guaranteed. I'm lucky if I smoke 2 joints a day right now. I got so much weed, what happened, you know, I get the days, get a hold of, but couldn't get a hold of as much as I've got now when I needed it. You know, people were buying it steady. Get a gaming chair out there the other day for sale.
This guy used to have goats too.
I gotta find a hydraulic for that chair. Bill gave me, or throw the son of a bitch away. Hydraulic, we took it all the way up where I like it. I'm sitting back and relaxed, just kind of chilling, watching the TV, sitting in the chair. The feet are good on the stool that was from Jerry's. Up there just fine with that. And all of a sudden, and I clear down, and my feet are like way up like this. I can't. That's uncomfortable as hell. But just hits the edge of the seat and rub is laying against my leg. WWE's got this new program show they're doing now where they're looking for old treasures from different WWE events and stuff that we're on. When I saw the other day, they found the actual Corvette that they filled full of cement back in the. It was after the turn of the century, back in like 03 or 08 or something like that. Stone Cold Steve Austin filled his Corvette full of cement. They've still got that Corvette in the items from shows. One of Steve Austin's leg braces, signed by Steve Austin, sent to somebody that makes replica belts. The first Intercontinental Championship that he won, the old belt, he has that belt. Days fighting the Rock all the time. They told me when I tore that ligament in my leg that I'd wear a brace on my left leg for the rest of my life. My right leg. I tore the ligament. They said I'd wear that brace the rest of my life. And some brace that I had custom made for me. I worked maybe a year and said this thing's too uncomfortable. I'm going to fix myself. A little extra stuff, worked out a little bit more. And got it to where it works somewhat good. Still pops out every once in a while. Man, I got to get a hold of her about those parts for this. Never there. Yeah, even if you're not using the apps to buy anything and have it delivered to you, you can keep the Subway app in there. Because every time if you just go in and buy, you scan your code, you earn points.
Yeah, I know. I worked there.
Must be city cleanup going on. Scavenger's heaven right now. Keep an eyeball. See a little guitar sticking out of somewhere. Let me know. So I found my first one. That was green, I think. That one up. And one of the lift chairs, the lift chair I just threw away. There's one of them I got down here too.
Hey, look, there's a toilet.
What do you use toilet? Buy one.
You put it in the front yard and make it a flower pot.
Right. We grow a pot plant out of it. Have a pot plant blowing out of a pot. Nikki. Nikki, active queen.
I can't wait for the second Joker movie coming out with Joaquin Phoenix. Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
She's got the right build for that. She's got the right build for that. It's a little thing. Ah,
I've seen like pictures of them filming it.
Cheryl said she didn't get the butter sandwiches. I ate the leftover cabbage and sausage from the other night. At least you weren't quite so picky on food, but eat what I cook.
I don't know why I'm so picky anymore. It's like
It's
I
food.
know what I like and what I don't like. And a lot of it that gets me is like texture issues.
Every time you cook for us, Cheryl says either too salty or too spicy the other way.
Yeah, that's why at Doug's house I only cooked for myself. But when I cook here, everybody expects to eat something.
Well, there's only two people in this. Me and Cheryl. Move over. Come on. Door ain't shut. I don't think you shut that door. Nope. Move over. Oh.
I'm fucking hungry. I don't care about getting home before ripping open the sandwich. But it would be nice if like 90% of the onions weren't falling out. I got a straight salami sub. A salami with lettuce, spinach, onions, tomatoes, pickles, and the vinaigrette.
Bricks. You're in the way now, boy.
Parrot Day is good.
I know. And they have them there 2 for $3. I bought them here not too long ago, some of them. Rex, you gotta get out of the way, dumbass. Oh.
So you can get 6 of them for $9.
Yeah.
Before tax.
Yeah, $9.54. Tax. And I'm driving along the other day, Bush said, "The car sounds like shit."
You know what, Mush? Your car sounds like shit. I also figured it out. Toasty's been bitching that I took away his wrench for like over 7 months.
I think that's what he wants to ask you about. Wants me to bring him up. Told you I don't bring up when I'm driving, guys. Oh. Yeah, all them damn. All the dispensaries in Reading now are just doing recreational now. That just made us medical people are paying more for it what we were paying because we're not getting the 10% off, 10% cheaper medical. We're getting 10% off the recreational, but the recreational was already more money to start with. So we're not getting any real good deals. Oh, it's open. I gotta get and see how it changed.
Looks like they put the
Yep.
back instead of in the front.
Yeah, like the regular speedways.
So they can see the door
Yeah,
instead of being next to the door.
yeah. They also made it so they can block the office off a little bit better too.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be up, Toast? Why is it so important when I'm driving? What?
Hey, John.
What is so important you have to be up while I'm driving?
Hey, I think that counted the first time. It actually let me hear you. That was weird. I'm glad. Maybe because I did it earlier already on this stream once. Hey, did you guys pick up your sandwiches?
Yeah, she got her sandwich.
Nice. Lori, what'd you get? Meatball sub?
No, I don't like fucking meatball subs.
Why?
Why would I get something that's an atrocious mess?
What'd you get?
I got a salami sandwich, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and vinaigrette.
Wow. That sounds pretty sloppy too, honestly.
I don't get marinara all over my face, so.
Yeah, but vinaigrette, you will.
Vinaigrette, it's basically Italian dressing.
Yeah, well, kind of.
But they don't call it Italian dressing anymore at Subway. Subway was doing a lot of cool things when I worked there.
Like what?
They had the garlic bread sandwich.
I think they still have cool stuff.
They
You
had
just
this
have to get on the
ciabatta
app.
bread sandwich at one point.
Well, they cut a lot of stuff out after COVID. Something.
Well, they put.
A lot of
Well,
places
these
cut
were
out.
limited time things.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. A
seasonal
lot of
things.
places cut out certain things because it's harder to get. Just
Well-
like the buffet at the Ponderosa, the all-you-can-eat communal feeding trough there used to have chicken wings in it all the time. Now they only do it one day a week because wings have gotten so expensive. I'm gonna do some giblets again here pretty soon. Those are still cheap. My gizzard cook. My favorite gizzard spaghetti sauce.
Giblet sauce?
My gizzard giblets, you know,
I sent a friend of mine
hearts,
a picture of the spaghetti that you made the other day. And he was like, why is it brown? I'm like, because the meat is cooked. He's like, you don't eat it raw. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But you guys don't put red sauce on your spaghetti?
When I make my giblets up, the gizzards, it's usually in a stewed tomato
You cook everything in stewed tomatoes, though.
slurry type way I make it, and I'll make spaghetti with it, so it's not just giblets and sauce. Something to make it more filling.
Do you mince fresh garlic with it, I hope?
I just put stewed tomatoes in it.
That's it? No seasoning?
I boil them in beer and water first to get them partially cooked, and then I simmer them for a couple of hours in stewed tomatoes and sauce. Finishes softening up the gizzard so that I can eat them with my lack of teeth.
I like to dice up some onions, mince some garlic.
Last time I made spaghetti sauce, I made enough for an army.
Well, that's because Lori said it was brown, so nobody ate it.
Ended up making 2 different bags of it, put in the freezer, so that next time I want to do spaghetti, all I gotta do is grab a pre-made pack of sauce, thaw it out, warm it up, then make some spaghetti, and we got a meal.
Well, that doesn't sound too shabby.
Well, I made a lot of it. I used 2 cans of sauce. I used 2 pounds of hamburger, 1 pound of venison burger, 1 pound of hamburger, and it was a lot. It was way more than what I thought it was when I got it all done. I went, oh shit, I got a lot.
How did you not think that sounds like a lot, John? Pounds of meat?
What?
You used that many pounds of meat and you didn't think it was going to be that much?
Can't hear you over the water
I was
faucet.
just say, whatever you were doing, I couldn't.
John, I'm in the bath.
Are you running water right now?
Yeah?
Okay, well that's all we can hear.
I wonder why. You guys got bad hearing or something.
I was watching an old video from like 6 months ago. I was probably bitching about and I was live like and take my wrench away and I'm like probably. So I think you've been bitching about it for 7 months.
See?
I
Now
think
you
that's
know.
funny.
Now you know that you did give me a wrench. So will you give it back now, Lori? I think now that we're friends, I deserved it.
Did she say you were friends?
Yeah, after I put her on that show, I became friends with her friend, and we went on that show trying to be me, you, her. That Friday night, I forget that girl's name. She's kind of thick, but
You
she
talking
has
about
good
tater
angles.
toddies?
Yeah.
You weren't on there.
Well, I mean, I was talking with you guys.
You were in the chat.
Yeah, you told her that I might porn bomb her, so you can't let me up or something. I feel like that was enough punishment.
I don't think you would do that, but I don't know either.
Of course I wouldn't do that. I've never done anything like that.
Sure.
You know damn well I've never done anything like that.
Sure. Okay.
Why would you say that, John?
If you say so.
John,
If you
don't
say
accuse
so.
me of something like that.
If you say so, I'll take your word for it.
Hey, Lori, when you go upstairs, you go live so I can get my wrench back. Please, I mean, sorry, I forgot to say please. Hey, do you guys use a dish? Lori, do you guys use a dishwasher, or do you just wash everything by hand?
I wash dishes by hand.
Do you have a dishwasher?
Yes.
Is it just broken, or what?
No, it still works. Just use, and plus I've changed the faucet since then, so the nozzle piece is not on there to snap it into anyway. Besides, it doesn't take that much to do dishes. To wash them. Dishwasher, you wait an hour for them to get washed. You wash them by hand, it takes like 15 minutes and they're done. You know?
Well, I usually do like the big stuff by hand and fill the dishwasher. And then like when I go off to work, I'll start the dishwasher. You know?
Oh, now you'll be able to hear yourself.
How come? I like that angle, John. The new camera looks good. For some reason, in the dishwasher, the blender bottles, they catch so much water. It's like my least favorite part about the dishwasher. Do you use any blender bottles for anything, John?
No.
Like a shaker
She's
cup?
got some.
Yeah.
She's got something that's a little mixer. Rex, come in.
I thought maybe for like your insurer for
Rex.
Cheryl
Oh,
and
there he
stuff.
is. Okay.
I know a lot of people do.
There he is.
Use that kind of,
There he is. There's my
kind of
boy. That's my Bubby. Yes, it's my boy. I love him so much. Yes, I does. He's my boy.
Me too, Rexy.
I love him so
I mean,
much. He's
not
such
as
a
much
good
as I like
puppy.
Roxy, or a little bit.
He's
but-
such a good puppy.
Well, that's not true. He ran off the other day.
Yeah, well, you know, he gets a little brain fart once in a while and forgets where he's at, I guess. For the most part, he's a good dog.
Personally, I think Little Bit is probably the better of the two.
Little Bit's a
Roxy.
psycho.
You gotta remember who her mom is, John.
She's a psycho dog.
You gotta remember that's not really the cleanest bloodline she comes from.
And I picked up frozen daiquiris, $1.50 a piece.
Let me see.
Patriot Bay. This is
What brand?
This is a mojito.
You mean Parrot Bay?
Parrot Bay. There's mojito. Margaritas. I got 4 margaritas and 2 mojitos. I love them things.
Yeah, I used to work at Walmart. We sold those for $1 a piece too.
Oh, we'll put these in the defreezer.
Did Lori go upstairs already?
I'm thinking I might try and get a job back at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to run out of money for Subway soon if you don't do something. That's a good
They
start.
won't have to train me, so
Plus, you already have the packet. Lori, if you do apply to Taco Bell, will you wear the Employee of the Month coat
yeah, when the weather's fucking
to the
cold,
interview? No, I'm saying to the interview.
I don't know, probably. That'd be a good
That would be
selling
good,
point.
though.
Be like, yeah, I got Employee of the Month and I only worked there for 2 months.
Well, don't tell them that part. They probably don't like quitters, you know.
I didn't literally only work there 2 months.
I
I
well,
worked there 2 months before they made me Employee of the Month. I worked there for over a year.
Really?
Yeah. Like a year and a month.
Was that your longest job, or was Applebee's?
I thought you wanted to go back over there that you were. Don't you like Applebee's?
I don't
Huh?
Other people walk out while they're on the line.
I know.
You taking?
I think she could get hired back at Applebee's, but it'll take a couple months.
That's up to you.
I don't think she's ready to go back to Applebee's yet.
Uh,
What about the school?
Apple.
School would be
I
a
thought
good
her
job.
Applebee's was a better job. For her than anything else that she had.
Oh yeah, definitely. But you got to remember, John, she just left that one, so she's not ready to go back yet. I think eventually, she'll go back though. Oh gosh, my plant didn't put enough water in it. Do you still have those cats? Gonzo and
Yeah,
what's the other one? Trumpster Bob or something?
Snowball.
Snowball.
Yeah, we still have them.
I didn't know if once she lost the job, if she could afford the cat food or anything. What do cats eat anyway?
Cat food.
Like what brand? They just
I don't know,
whatever
whatever you
dog
want to
has,
buy.
or- Oh, really?
There's a lot of different dog and cat food brands out there. I got to go out tomorrow and buy more dog food already.
Those dogs probably eat a lot.
I buy 44 pounds a month. That's the size of the bag. It's the 44-pound bag.
That's not too much, is it? Have you ever tried the dog food to see what it
No.
tastes like? Even when you were
Somebody
a kid?
asked me that here not too long ago. No, never.
Really? Well, Lori said that you were eating dog food at the grocery store.
No, what you asked me about that last night at Jerome Country Market. They give you ends and pieces. You can buy a bag. They call them doggy snacks. They're the same thing that they give the human. It's just that the end pieces off the sausage sticks when they cut them up, and people use them as dog treats.
How'd Lori know about it though?
She was with me one day, probably when I got some of them. Yeah, I think I bought some of them to share with the dog and have a few myself.
You do like
Yeah,
it?
they're just the exact same thing as a human buys to eat. It's just that it's the ends of it because they cut the tips off, the little pieces off the end with it's twisted at the end. They usually cut that off so they're flat on the ends of them sausage sticks.
I don't think dogs can eat human sausages.
They can eat anything a human can eat. Pretty much.
No. Chocolate,
Well, they can eat it.
macadamia nuts.
Well, whether it kills them or not, it's another subject.
Well, son of a bitch. I accidentally started the laundry. I didn't know, John. You ever do that and then it stinks? You have to redo it?
Start the laundry and then it did something wrong.
Well, if you leave it in there more than a couple hours, it shit starts to stink in the washing machine.
If you leave it if you leave it a day sometimes, but Not if it's
Oh God,
if
wouldn't leave more than
if
6
if we
hours.
start a washing load and it ends while we're in bed, we don't get out of bed to put it in the dryer. We'll put it in the dryer when we get up.
You don't? I would rewash it then.
It's not going to hurt to sit in
Bet
there
I've
for a little
been-
while.
Yeah, I don't think it's good to do.
It hurts if you leave it in for days. But hey, Herbie, thank you.
Hey, Herb. Thank you for the likes, Herbie. Welcome to the Man Cave Live with Johnny B and his guest, Toasty B.
I wished I could. That'd been cool if I could have been down there. Me and Chris both took EJ around. That would be fun.
Oh, and the LeBaron.
Me and Chris would have a blast together.
You think so?
Yeah, I know we would.
I don't know. I think he might fight you, argue with you all the time.
I don't think so. Hey, Viking, I see you over there. If you're still over there watching,
Hey, tell Viking I said hey.
he's not watching now. He was. He said, "JB." I don't know how long ago it was. Is there a timestamp? Do this. No, he was on there right after I started.
Huh. How do we miss him? That's hard to believe. Tell him I'm a big fan of his if you do see him. Again, okay?
He's trying to get his YouNow straightened out.
Hey, Simon, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Simon.
Thanks for joining us. The Man Cave Live featuring Johnny B and his guest, Toasty B.
Hello.
Right, John?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm allowed to say that I'm a guest. I know how you can get about that. Hey, John, what kind of rice do you like the most?
What?
What kind of rice do you like the most?
I never thought about it.
Jasmine rice, white rice, brown rice, Thai home molly, fried rice, shrimp fried rice.
Yeah.
Any of those sound good?
I buy some of those rice meals once in a while, but
You don't buy just dry rice?
no.
I eat rice with I'd say at least 3 or 4 times a week. This is my favorite grain. What's your favorite grain?
I never thought about anything as particular favorite grain of rice.
Like quinoa?
Just
or anything?
rice.
Do you like quinoa?
I don't know any difference between rices.
Well, quinoa and rice are
No.
different. I'm saying, do you like quinoa or
I don't know what-
couscous?
No.
Never had those?
No.
All right. Loves migraine. I don't think that's right. Oh, he's saying for grains, you like Herbie's grains, my grains. Get it, John?
The what?
He's saying that you like Herbie's grains. And by that he means my grains. You get it?
Migraines. I think he's talking about headaches.
No, like my grains.
No.
Like
No, don't be so ignorant.
Oh,
Come on, Toast.
John, it says migraines. Sometimes
You
I think you just
sometimes
like to troll
you
me.
act like you're stupid. A migraine is a headache.
No, I know that, John. I think he's trying to play on words.
I don't think so.
I think you're trolling me. See, I got it, John. That was a good joke. Herbie, are you doing Go Puff right now? Driving? I watch this guy on YouTube that does GoPuff sometimes. He's a hoot. He goes and sits there and waits by these crates. He like talks to these people. It's so funny. I wonder if I'll ever see you on there. Hopefully he'll talk to you. That'd be cool. Why don't you just do DoorDash with Lori, John? You can go around, she'll get out, get the food. You guys will make good money. Like I'm saying, instead of ordering it.
Every place that I have to go, I'd have to drive at least 6 miles one way to do it. It's not like And
well,
if
John,
you
go to the main
if
hub.
they wanted something
you
from
go
Coldwater,
to like Hillsdale.
I'd have to go 10 miles to get it and come back.
John, it'll tell you how many miles, I think. This what the guy says it does GoPuff. He says
I'm just telling
I'm
telling you that
double,
none of the places that would have DoorDash around me would be less than 6 miles, 7 miles one way to get it, pick it up.
John, it tells you how many miles you're going to go, so you can decline it. This is what that guy says. He tells me whenever he's doing the GoPuffs or the DoorDash, sometimes he even does Uber Eats, he says $2 per mile, and that's when it's a good deal. Otherwise, you'd say decline.
Okay, whatever.
Herbie, is that a good rule of thumb? And he says you become a diamond dasher if you do that. I assume Diamond Dasher makes more money. You could do that. With all your delivery experience, John, you used to deliver pizzas, deliver newspapers. You're good at that if you just put your mind to it. You have Lori help you. Uber's offers are insulting at times, so you just say no to those, I think. John, that's what he's saying. You don't have to accept them all. John, I've got an interview tomorrow with Uber Eats. Do you have any tips you can give me?
What?
Nothing. Like interview tips? Have you been on any interviews?
No, I haven't tried to get a job in years.
Oh. What about Lyft? Is Lyft better, Herbie? But I don't think Johnny B has a nice enough car to do Uber. I think he would only be able to do like GoPuff or maybe DoorDash or Uber Eats maybe, but not like regular Uber. I think you have to have a nice car for that. Except sometimes I have been in a real shitty car. Right. But that's usually in big cities. Like one time I was in Denver and I thought this car was going to fall apart. John, maybe you should think about it, and if you want, I could send you that guy's YouTube video link if you'd like. You can watch it and see if you want to be interested in it. I think it'd be good for you anyway, because you're really good driving, you know?
I don't want to be out driving all the time.
I could see that being a problem, man. Well, yeah, but when you're not driving,
Okay.
What are you watching, John? Is that the Kleenex still?
No, it's YouTube Shorts.
Oh, you watch those, like TikTok?
Yeah.
YouTube versions? I can't stand that kind of stuff. I do not like that.
Brief little clips of stuff.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know,
I like long form. I'd like to see Herbie do a YouTube channel on GoPuff. It's
okay,
so funny
Mush.
watching people waiting by these crates.
Oh,
Mush is
okay,
back?
Mush. Elisa and Kleenex are on. I shouldn't do a broadcast. I should be watching them, right?
Is that what he said?
I haven't been watching in a long time.
John, is that
He
what he
said, "Why
said?
are we not watching Elisa and Chris?"
I don't see his chat. Is
He's
he on
in the
the
YouTube side.
Hey, tell him to come over here and tell him you're sorry about kicking him yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding.
No, he still wants to.
Happens
He still
between
wants to
friends
be a
often.
prick over this thing with Queen Mother. So
Well,
he
John,
can be
if
a
you were a
prick.
true friend, we talked about
That's what I
this.
said. If you're my friend, you should have accepted my apology and moved on. Not made such a lewd comments. I already know what kind of person you are. So, you know.
Oh, no, this is not good. Hey, Pato Yammy.
I should not be doing my live stream. I should be paying attention to Kleenex and Chris and not doing anything with my own live stream.
No, Kleenex and Elisa, I think.
Kleenex and Alicia, yeah. Excuse me.
It's okay, John. I'll forgive you. Everybody misspeaks every once in a while.
And everybody makes mistakes every once in a while, too.
Here you go again, John. You just got to bring it up. Can't drop it. It's the same complaint you had about him, you know. And now you're doing the same thing.
I made a mistake and I apologized. You should accept it and move on. But no.
Would you say it was heartfelt apology?
It was.
You didn't sometimes. Be sure
Repeatedly,
because
I've
when
made
you
the
boot
same
him down like
apologize.
that, but when you kicked him off the stream,
because he said, "Yeah, I already know what kind." Don't apologize. I know what kind of person you are. Now I know what kind of person you are. So yeah, okay, fine. They took him off this panel. Yeah.
You didn't. You think that was a bad comment you made? Hey, Mush, good to see you back in the YouNow stream. Yeah, I was just telling
You're not going to troll me either. I'll take you down.
Me?
Yes, you're not going to troll me either.
Telling Mush that I'm happy that he's back.
Basically told me he wasn't going to accept my apology. He says, "Don't apologize. You already showed what kind of person you are." Okay, that was an insult to me. That made me mad. So I took him down.
Yeah, that's fine, John. You're allowed to do that. Who said you're not?
Nobody.
How am I trolling you? No, I'm asking how am I trolling you then?
You're not at the moment, but if you start, you'll be taken down.
Well, sometimes I think you're trolling me, and I can't take you down. I don't get it. Like right now, you're trolling me. You're just threatening me for no reason.
Because you sometimes do say stuff that make it sound like you're dumb, and I know you're not dumb.
Thanks, John. I do appreciate it when you say that. It makes me feel really nice about myself. But I have done a lot of dumb things.
Oh, me too.
So well, yeah, but you're kind of never mind.
I did some real stupid stuff in my life.
Like marrying Lori's mom. No sense, Lori, if she can hear this.
I didn't want to get married.
Yeah, why did you get with Mindy anyway?
As my buddy geeked up on it, says, "Why should he pay for the milk when he's getting the cow for free or something like that? And he should be married."
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, got her like that?
Yeah.
She convinced you to get married because of him?
Kind of. Something on that line.
Which friend was that?
Ben's uncle, Doyle.
You're kidding me.
Well, he was one of my best friends.
It doesn't sound like it. If
The only person
he's making her think that she should marry, you should have to marry her to be.
The only person that I knew longer was Jerry.
We know my thoughts on Jerry.
And-
I don't want to get into
And Jerry died 10 years, almost 10 years to the day after Doyle. Real close to it.
it. Well, Doyle, he was a fat fuck,
Yep.
wasn't he? Yeah, that was the one guy he couldn't even walk.
I was doing it was at my brother-in-law's funeral when I got the message that Doyle had passed.
Oh my God, how did he die?
He was.
Your brother.
He wasn't. Her brother-in-law had a massive heart attack at like 35 years old.
Holy shit! And then Doyle died.
Doyle died
That day?
because of his obesity.
Probably a massive heart attack too. Was your brother-in-law pretty fat too?
No, he was a little guy. He was drinking.
He on drugs or
He was a
something?
heavy-duty Monster Energy drinker and a.
So I don't drink that shit.
Smoke too, but
Yeah, but 35 years old.
yeah,
That's still pretty young. To die
is.
From
it is.
one of my old coworkers.
That was Mindy's older brother, only brother. There was only the two kids, Doug and Mindy.
I'm glad that he passed because now Lori gets the whole inheritance.
Yeah, and Doug never had any kids, so Lori's the only granddaughter of that family.
So Mindy and her husband are spending everything that Lori doesn't get on her birthday.
Have a good time, bro. Watch Jeff Counts over in our YouTube site.
Hey, Jeff.
You need to come
Good
on
to
over
see
to
you,
you
buddy.
now, Jeff. Come on.
Hey, tell Jeff I'm happy to see him, John.
It's Jeff Count.
I love Jeff Count. He's one of the funniest guys. You know one of my favorite things he says? Count country motherfucker. Can I say that on you now?
You did.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't want to get kicked off.
Say it and then ask if you can say it. You've already said it. So,
John, you know what I was doing. I was just making sure for next time. Come on, John, quit trolling me.
oh my Lord.
All right, well, my girlfriend's gonna be here any minute. I gotta
I've done my hour.
go clean the toilet off. We'll maybe catch up later tomorrow. When you go live, all right?
I've only received 9 likes myself.
I gave you 100, but I gave you 10. 9? I'm seeing 500.
I'm looking at my. Let's see, I gave out some likes too. Remember,
No, who'd you
I
give
gave you 200 before you disappeared.
today?
Yeah, just a little while ago. Yeah, so I've got 200. Oh, okay. I received 291 of my 3,000 for the day. 226 now, or whatever with yours. 320, 341. Yeah. Thank you. Why do you do 5s at a time? Anyway.
What do you mean? Online?
Yeah.
Well, it uses the least amount of pearls.
It uses the exact same amount no matter which way you do them.
Well, no, I'm saying, but less pearls per time.
But if you give 5 times, you've given 25. You use the exact same amount of pearls as what it would be to do a 25. If you do
Yeah,
it
so they
10
don't really
times
make it-
and you've given 50, you've exactly the same amount of pearls as you would use if you just did a 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, John. They don't really incentivize you to use the bigger one. It's just better to use the small one because you get more. Like
No, you don't.
you're doing it more.
You're
that
doing
way.
more.
You
You're
get more
doing more,
likes.
pushing the button more to do 5 at a time, but you're using the exact same amount of pearls you would use if you just did a regular 50, or you did a regular 100, or you did it 500 or whatever, using exact same amount of pearls, whether you do it 5 pearls at a time or all at one time.
All right, sorry, John.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, you're not saving anything if you're thinking that you're saving something for another time. You're not.
Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully, you and Mush can make up tonight. Maybe you could call him on his personal, work things out.
I've been trying to ever since it all happened, but you know.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Jeff Cout says thanks.
Hey, tell Jeff Count we said hey. Big fans in the man cave of Jeff Count Country.
Bio. Patches, what? Damn old dog.
Now what the hell you tore it up?
What now?
I got stuff torn up all over here. I can't tell what it is. It's too damn dark in here. Paper towel.
Oh yeah, they find anything to tear up.
Huh?
They'll tear up anything. They think it's funny.
Paper towel or napkin or something. Good Lord. You guys can't stop doing this.
Hey, Bradley. Come here, Ricky boy. Come here. Come on. Come on, Bubs. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's my boy. What you want, huh? What do you want, boy? Huh? You just want attention from Daddy? You just want lover pupping time, huh? Who's your daddy's boy? He's your daddy's boy. Who's your daddy's puppy? Trump passed? I didn't hear anything new about Trump. What Trump? His wife or ex-wife died a while back, didn't she? Ivana or something? Ivanka or Ivana, one of them died, didn't they? Oh boy. Pay attention to the. Oh, you're not moving anyway. So say, pay attention to the car, not the. Did I just hear something break? Did I just hear something break? I thought I heard something break. Grandpa. Yeah, I'm a grandpa and I'm a great grandpa. I'm 63 years old. I have 12 grandchildren and 4 great grandchildren. I think that's what it is. We figured that up once, Cyril. How many grandkids are there altogether? How many grandkids are there altogether? How many grandkids are there? It's like 12, isn't it? And then 4 great grandchildren, 2 of them be step. Yeah. Well, I don't worry about what race a person is. I don't care whether it's what color they are is what I'm saying. I don't care whether they're white or chocolate. Chris is still talking and nobody can hear him. For Man Cave Live 420 up. It's always 420 here at the cave. You saw how much weed I've got? Well, you want to come on up and say hello and introduce yourself? Let me see your face. See if you're a pretty chocolate pine mama or not, whatever. Well, I'm going to close the YouTube side of this. So peace and love, YouTube people. Till we meet again. Peace and love. Peace and love.